In 2022, the world lost Takeoff, leading to the fact that we will never again hear the classic band MIGOS. In this video, we will tell you how MIGOS changed the culture.
Me, myself, 1/3, Quavo.
Turn it up, fuck it on, turn it up, pipe it up, live it up, give it up, give it up, type it up, write it up, hit him up, nigga can't fight it us, hit him up, bullet gon' split up.
1/3, Offset, what's happening?
Raindrop, drop top, smoking on cooking the hot box, fucking on your bitch, yeah, that.
1/3, Takeoff in the middle, what it do?
Cause codeine and mushrooms, sweep a nigga like I was a broom, sweet, I be going up like a balloon, chop a nigga with the...
Born and raised in Lawrenceville, Georgia, Quavo, Takeoff, and Offset were extremely close before rap. Quavo is Takeoff's uncle, Quavo's sister is Takeoff's mother, and Offset is their cousin. With no father figures present, Quavo's father passed when he was 4. Takeoff and Offset's respective fathers abandoned them when they were young. Quavo's mother would often look after all 3 boys, supporting them with her work as a hairstylist. Observing how Quavo's mother, despite the difficult situation, continued to take care of the children, the rapper himself realized that it was time to grow up. At that moment, I became concentrated, he says. I decided to succeed at any cost.
I'm on the interview, ma.
Oh man, I forgot we got
Ma.
this.
That's gangster.
Cool. We gangster.
Calling my mom's right after this.
Everything good?
Jeez.
Rap became a fixture for MIGOS early. Offset still remembers Quavo and Takeoff rapping before they'd reached double digits.
My boy Take was rapping first, man. He the youngest. We was all out going crazy, running around. My boy Take,
We all rapping first. They just
real.
play other
Tate
sports.
might not listen, man.
They just play sport. I never played a sport. I can play a sport. I just fully
want to go to the party.
In fact, Quavo began recording under the sobriquet Crunk Boy by 8th grade, pressing up CDs of his music and handing them out to classmates. Everyone laughed at me, Quavo recalls. They were saying the words and kind of laughing and joking about it. My boy Offset had to freeze them and say, "This shit hard." Back then, Offset didn't care too much for rap. He was taking part in this music video.
Yeah, that man is great too.
MIGOS' early history dates back to the year 2008. In hindsight, perhaps Offset's encouragement was the catalytic event, the initial MIGOS spark. Quavo pushed Offset to rap shortly after. "I didn't know how to rap," Offset explained. "Quavo wrote my first rap, and we went from there." The following year, Quavo and Offset's first year of high school, the trio formed their first official group, Polo Club. Though they don't shirk questions about their former incarceration, Quavo writes it off as an innocent diversion. "It was just some shit to occupy our time," he says. "We knew we were going to get better over time." Takeoff was in love with music since he was a child. His plan A was music, and there was no plan B. If it weren't for music, God, and family, he didn't know how he would have lived.
Take off, hit you with that 40, make you blessed off. 2 bad bitches in my lamb, having a sucker, 12 high lurking, so a nigga, take off.
Nigga got them holler tips will make you flip. We dip you just like some chips. Fuck that, don't play with me, I do not.
Offset's troubles with the law began in 2011. He was arrested for theft and the possession of marijuana. "I'm not a criminal," Offset reminisced about this. "I was just young. I was just doing things different, but I was hiding it from my mother. I was hiding the drugs from her." According to him, the illegal street business was part of the business plan. It was a way to raise capital to launch MIGOS. Around the release of their first mixtapes, Jug Season and No Label.
Put a hard no 50 on them pots and pans. Niggas snitching fast, searching for them.
Train red, choo-choo, train red, choo-choo.
And your dog, pop bad like a big pop gone. In the kitchen with my Terminator on. I show love to the niggas.
Don't act like you don't know where I am, bitch. Don't act like you don't know that.
MIGOS began frequenting Atlanta clubs like Mansion Elon and Obsessions every weekend, buying DJs drinks and cajoling them into playing their latest material.
Let's go back to the beginning. What you think was that moment when you were like, "Oh, mama coming out the hood. It's up."
Yeah, Bando was the one I thought that, well, I knew that was gonna do it.
Bad bitch, and she say her name Trina. Try how look like it got hit by Hurricane Katrina.
Once No Label's Bando became a local hit, it caught the attention of well-known Atlanta producer and longtime Gucci Mane collaborator, Zaytoven. Quickly becoming one of Migos' most frequent collaborators, Zaytoven introduced the group to their manager, Kevin Coach K. Lee. Lee, who previously managed Jeezy and Gucci Mane, brims with enthusiasm when discussing the first time he saw Migos. As soon as I saw the video of Bando, I knew they were stars, Lee explains. I was like, this is going to be a game changer.
He said that's him.
One of the first rappers who noticed the talent of Migos was Gucci Mane, who started working with them.
Riding down the street one day, just got a phone call. And he seen us, you know what I'm saying? He seen us on YouTube and called Jarrell and linked up like that. At first, I ain't believe it.
Childish Gambino was also delighted with the band.
From another Atlanta native, Childish Gambino, about like 6 months before y'all really popped, he was like, yo, listen, in a year, Migos is gonna be out of here, trust me. And then it was only like 3 or 4 months later that it popped off.
By the time Lee made his first trip to the Bando, Migos had already finished 2013's Billboard charting YRN. They were like, we're ready to put this out now. I was just like, nah, we have to set it up. Lee and his business partner, Pierre Thomas, CEO of Quality Control Music, promptly put together a localized guerrilla marketing plan surrounding the mixtape's release. It worked.
Hannah Montana, I like Molly in them tight. I like Versace.
The track Versace became a breakthrough for the Migos group. The so-called triplet flow is used here, which has been used throughout the existence of hip-hop. Takeoff himself spoke about it. He said that such a flow was used by the legendary 3 6 Mafia in the 90s, as well as many other artists. However, Offset rightly noticed what the highlight of their flow is.
It's always been a triplet flow, but the cadence on how we was on top of beats, the bounce that we come with.
And they think it's mumble rap.
Yeah,
they think it's mumble rap.
It was too many bars.
Y'all can pick out any lyric from each verse, anybody's verse, and we can tell you every last bar we said.
Just 2 days after the June 13th release of YRN, Migos performed at Atlanta's Hot 107.9 birthday bash. Drake, who served as surprise guest at the show, approached Migos and began rattling off his favorite songs from YRN. After expressing interest in working together, Drake added a verse to the Zaytoven's produced Versace. Released online June 22nd, the new version blew up immediately, garnering radio play not long after and spawning hordes of new Migos fans.
Versace Medusa head on me like I'm Illuminati. This is a gated community, please get the
Unfortunately, as Migos' buzz increased, the recently freed Offset was incarcerated, pleading guilty to a probation violation. The words free Offset punctuated all performances and interviews. Generally speaking, while Offset was behind bars, everyone from newcomers to rap stars such as Drake and Kanye West all attempted to copy their flow.
bank account statement just look like I'm ready for early retirement. Fuck any nigga that's talking that.
Loving the oh yeah, they saying the new yeah, that nigga be spazzing. But when Ollie turn up and be Ollie, you can't never change that nigga.
And there were so many of such flows to the extent that modern rap started to confuse Snoop Dogg.
Rap the same style with the, I don't know who created it, if it was Future or Migos, but all them niggas sound the same.
Actually, Migos compare themselves to Outkast. We kind of like the new Outkast. They're comparing us to the Beatles. They're comparing us to legendary people. We didn't grow up listening to them, but we knew of these people. We just wanted to be in the same name bracket. The people we grew up watching and listening to, Outkast, Gucci Mane, Hot Boys, Lil Wayne, Master P, all that type stuff. We took those styles and made it our own, said Quavo.
I keep a Glock on me, I keep the Glock on me, but I keep it from the skies, but it's a plane, bitches rocking with yes. Chains. Yes! No, I'm just playing. I was really just playing. That right there. Tone to tone. Come on. How you talking right there?
They dropped 2 more releases in 2014, No Label 2 and Rich Nigga Timeline.
I'm activist with my shirt up, screaming for the world like Machiavelli. You see the label? You see?
Nigga, I got the antidote. Coke and baking soda minerals. I got a brick in the night. Nigga, whoa, nigga, sit and left by yourself. Now who the hell in the cinnamon? Sweet. I'm checking my agenda. You niggas acting feminine. On enough, I pay my dividends. Migo, I'm a citizen. You know, wishy. Then fuck your partner.
Grandma told me trap on the block and bang him like OJ Mayo. You niggas are wicked, but you take off on my back. Told me trapping and dabbing.
After 2015, a lot of things came out. So let's listen to a few works from different records.
Pipe it up. I stand on the stage and I pipe it up. Get a regular hotel, I pipe it up. Go buy a bando, then I pipe it up.
Time, let me pass one time. Let mama staring at me, hit the one time. One time.
I got my jacket, my shirt, and my jeans and my shoes, I'm killing it. Gucci, my Audi, my rubber, that Billy, that Mazda, you riding that fin in it.
Even then, they were called the most controversial rap group in America. And now, let's figure out why. A MIGOS concert ended after 6 members of the audience were stabbed during a fight. In a separate incident, a 19-year-old woman reported to the police that she was robbed by several men at the show, who followed her into the bathroom and then attacked her and stole her purse. They be pissing me off because they're messing with a lot of our money by putting out our name on something that has nothing to do with us, Takeoff told the Daily Beast. You can see in the pictures that we're on stage performing and doing what we do. They even had beef with Chief Keef, which led to Quavo's chain being stolen. But shortly after, they reconciled and posted a photo together online. But the biggest enemy, and here we use the phrase biggest enemy very lightly, was Soulja Boy, who claimed to have Quavo's chain.
Text you my address, nigga, at 1 o'clock. I waited for you to 7 o'clock. We supposed to catch the fade one-on-one, put it on World Star. You never showed up, nigga.
Fuck that nigga.
A little later, 2 MIGOS members were arrested and charged with the possession of Class 2 drugs and with the possession of a loaded firearm. According to TMZ, the Atlanta Trio's show at Georgia Southern University was interrupted by police busting the group's harbor of illegal weapons and drugs. Quavo and Offset were also charged with the misdemeanor, possession of marijuana, and Offset was additionally charged with possession of a weapon because he was carrying a weapon as a convicted felon. Quavo reacted on Twitter in a clear and understandable way. One time, Quavo and Takeoff were asked about the film Noisy Atlanta, in which we see guns and a lot of weed.
Sort of, it's things like, it was a movie, so they put us in that house. I'll just say it was a movie.
It was a movie, we acted it out.
I don't understand.
It was role playing, it wasn't.
It seems to me that they're cunning. What do you think? Offset was in prison for some time, but he pleaded guilty and was released from jail. He explains his decision by the fact that the court case could have lasted much longer, so he made the difficult decision. In the same year of 2015, the track Look at My Dab was released.
Look at my dab. Look at my dab. Bitch, dab. Look at my dab. Bitch, dab.
The guys became, if not the founders of the dance, then definitely one of those who introduced it to the mainstream and made a trend out of it.
The money I ain't never letting go. And like it hard with my baby.
Cool. Dab. Let me see it one more time.
In 2016, they released the second part of YRN.
Spotlight, Chico, G-Code, Diamond, Shot, Gold, Neck.
See this tragic, toss your bitch up like a salad. Walk up in the mansion, I just made a money pallet. Trapping at the band, I sell it.
The most fascinating part about their music recording process is its brevity. The group only gives each other 15 to 20 minutes to record a verse or a hook. If you can't do that, you're out.
Whipping them babies and one of the greatest.
I had to level up, I was too patient. Back to the hood, we gon' back to the basics. Mama, we made it, my watch is 280.
Thumbing through checking on my fingers.
When I take drugs, I go to the moon. Yeah, moon. Little spoiled bitch, 2,000 on shoes.
And then they released the track that took the Atlanta band to the next level, and yes, We're talking about Bad and Bougie. The banger debuted at #1 on the Billboard chart.
Raindrop, drop top, smoking, no cooking, the hot box. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, that.
Offset came up with the Raindrop drop top hook when he was dealing with some drama. I had some little situation going on with life, family stuff going down, he told Rolling Stone. So I went down to the basement to record. Sometimes that's the best time to get music off. You might be mad, make some crazy shit. The secret of this track was simple. They wrote it for females. That's why it was so popular. It reminded me of the words of Tupac, which was said before Biggie got popular. If you want to make your money, you have to rap for the bitches. Do not rap for the guys. The bitches will buy your records, and the guys want what the bitches want. Also, many were confused why Takeoff wasn't in the track.
I think it was that time. We was just trying to get something out. We was actually pissed off because we didn't have no music out. It was gonna be.
Because Offset kind of brought that idea.
I had to do my verse like on some quick, fast, rush shit. So it was just like everybody running to the song.
On January 27, 2017, Culture 1 was released. The album appeared at #1 on the Billboard 200.
Diamonds, yeah, they white on white. Taking chances, hit the roll the dice. Send my shooters, come and take your life. Mama told me, not to sell word. Mama 17, 5, same.
Leg lock, key, I got unlocked the box. What's in that box? Don't tell them they might show them.
And just look at this stylish cover. The guy responsible for the work, Stolomov Storminov, is an Italian graphic designer. Here's what he had to say about this cover. The only guidelines Quavo gave me were about what I had to symbolize on the cover. We had to represent MIGOS' past, but also what they gave to hip-hop culture, Atlanta, and how they stepped up the rap game. Aesthetically, I had to complete authority on the work. I think culture is a very important step in MIGOS' career and musical production. We needed to represent this and make clear that they contributed a lot to the improvement of American rap and hip-hop culture. And now, back to Conflicts.
Man, it's one of my favorite groups. I've been covering for so long. I'm glad they succeeded, man.
Hey, man, you guys are nominated tonight. Have a good show.
Wait. Joe Budden's a fucking legend.
Academics is one of the biggest pussies I've ever seen in my entire life.
Joe goes to shake their hand, and he extends his arm, and they all they were like synchronized swimmers. They all looked him in the face, looked at his, all three, and looked him right back in the face like, we're not shaking your hands.
Fuck.
So this is what happens already.
Why would anybody want to interview Migos? I've never seen a good Migos interview in my entire life, ever.
The carpet is loud as a motherfucker.
Okay.
We're talking into the mic so you can hear it in post, like you can hear it now.
Okay.
But I can't. This guy is the furthest away from me, which is unfortunately Takeoff.
Right.
I can't hear what the fuck he's saying. Say again?
You say I'm left off Bad and Bougie?
What'd you say?
You say I'm left off Bad and Bougie?
What the fuck he finna do?
So he was hating, that's why. And so as he asking me the questions, I can't really hear him. I'm like on the last seat on the end. He talking low. I'm like, yo, what you say? About the second time.
That's the guy who runs the whole label.
The quality control?
Yeah. That's the guy at the sock counter. So he's like, wait, don't tell me we just told you some shit.
Man, they not about the coaching.
If a nigga hating, call him Joe Budden. Pussy.
There was also conflict with XXXTentacion, who accused Drake of plagiarism, and Offset came to Drizzy's defense and said,
You niggas is silly, you know what I'm saying, on live, nigga. Y'all niggas is silly. How you ain't heard of it? Nigga told you stole they swag. Nigga ain't even heard you, Sean.
Later, X himself criticized Offset for accusing Lil Uzi Vert and Psy Baby of wearing a chain with an inverted cross.
Hey man, tell this pussy nigga Offset to get off a nigga dick, man. You on that young nigga dick for him, man.
In November 2017, XXXTentacion got hit on the head by Migos, and then went on Instagram and said,
Nigga, I got jumped in LA by some pussy ass niggas, and they jumped me, nigga. Nobody gave me the faith of a one-on-one, nigga. Nobody gave me the respect of a one-on-one, and I painted that nigga when he was on the ground.
XXXTentacion posted various memes of Migos on his account. For example, on his avatar, there was a rocket taking off with the head of Takeoff. But as it turned out a day later, XXXTentacion just got them mixed up with the other attackers. That's it. We're done with the conflicts, and we return to music. I can't help but notice the joint album of 21 Savage and Offset, which was produced by Metro Boomin, called Without Warning. The album debuted at 4th place on the Billboard 200.
Automatics, in the trunk, shoot the maggots, Ric Flair drip, go woo on a bitch. 5790, spit the coupe on my wrist. Woo, 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 woo.
And Quavo, in turn, released an album with Travis Scott, Huncho Jack Huncho. The album debuted at number 3.
Half a bell in that vacuum clean. Abu Dhabi on them jets, we gonna slide today. She drowned and swim in the ace. Mob ties, no lace. Put in your.
And January 26, 2018, Culture 2 was released, which was recorded in the jungle. Naturally, the album took 1st place on the Billboard 200 chart. But what makes this release interesting is the number of tracks. With 24 songs, this is the longest Culture in terms of duration.
Walk it like I talk it, walk it like I talk it, walk it like I talk it. Rapping like the narco, got dope like Pablo, cut throat like Pablo. Motorsport, put that thing in sports, shout it bad, pop a like a.
But Takeoff be rapping, he even confused Nicki Minaj, because Nicki said she didn't realize you was rapping about her on Motorsport.
Cap.
Now with the album out, are you paying attention to what people are saying about it?
After the drop of the album, they went solo for a while. Each of the rappers announced their own releases. The first to release was Quavo, the album called Quavo Huncho. What surprised me about this release was that Madonna made an appearance.
Working me, she working me, urging me, it be urging me. With me and get rich, pop one off, then she fly through the city.
The album debuted at number 6 on the Billboard 200, and Quavo had the worst debut of the Migos on the chart. Quavo admitted in a 2020 interview that he felt that he could have produced a better album. I tried to club too much on my album, and I didn't give them nothing personal. If I would have went a little personal, I think my album would have been a little bit better.
Takeoff, can we get a solo album? Let's get a solo album. What do you think about that? I need that voice. We having these racks, man. We having this shit for the long. Hey, just make an album just called Racks. Yeah, just make an album called Racks for me, yo. Just for me, man. I'm gonna make some shit called Racks. Racks, how much you drop up in Balenciaga?
The next album came from Takeoff, and it was called The Last Rocket, which debuted at number 4.
Nigga, we gon' all lose. Told her bring your best friend. I'ma fuck on y'all with the kid, copy. Got to pull up with a stick, stop it. Rich nigga shit, solid. Bad bitch, small waist, pretty face. Having my way, having. She let me.
And then came Offset's album, Father of 4. This album also debuted at number 4.
I can feel the money, I got some young niggas pull on the option, they kill for money. I'm a maniac, go crazy for the cash. Green Lamborghini, paper tags. Riding through the city, 30 mad. They do anything for clout. Do anything for clout. Bitch, watch your mouth. Bitch, stay.
And if we compare the albums in terms of streams, at least on Spotify, then Offset won. He has more streams than Quavo and Takeoff. What album did you enjoy the most? Comment below.
What's your go-to noise?
It's like yeah.
What's yours? Hey! What about you, Takeoff?
Mama!
The boys reunited.
No masterpiece. 10 bad bitches and they after me. One bad bitch look like a master.
Motivation got to be different, right? When you 18 and you doing that 8 years ago, there's a different like you doing it for what? You probably doing it for money, right? You probably doing it also to change it, get that bag, get out that situation. But now,
that's respect on your craft is everything though. More
even from the beginning.
Just the respect on the craft. We always wanted our respect on the craft. That's how we came in.
And they started working on Culture 3. This album was the final of the trilogy called Culture. It took them 2.5 years to write the third part. Some songs were recorded right before the drop of the album. During this period of time, they recorded about 700 songs, but chose only 19.
I can't get caught up, I can't be on cheaters. Look at them people, you know what it is, go put put the dope up for they breathe. Straining, yeah. Don't nothing get strained but straightening. No nothing get
stand too long like you seen a ghost. So whip out your camera, take you a pic. So when you get home, get back on your phone.
The album debuted at number 2 on the Billboard 200 and was highly praised by critics. But streams on Spotify were a little worse than For the First or Second Culture. After this release, the guys split up. Quavo and Takeoff started working together, while Offset went on his own. Many begin to say that they had a fallout, but these were just rumors.
You know what I'm saying? We stand on motherfucking loyalty, and this just about us. When things ain't right, sometimes you gotta goddamn move on.
And as Takeoff himself said, I always wanted to release a small collaborative album with Quavo. Why not? Why can't I do it? The last track of the MIGOS group was We Set the Trends.
Trends, bringing in cash. I'ma have to call my account to make sure the shit.
Well, as for Quavo and Takeoff, they released the album, Only Built for Infinity Links.
all eyes on my game. 100,000 kiss the rain. Foreign exchange to change. The way the load drop, she might think it's out the sky. I'm standing on business and she standing on.
Hop off a 16 passenger, this a G5, no, this not a Challenger. Big one. I keep some members with me.
Hotel Lobby became the main track of the album, and after their charismatic live session, people on TikTok started making various parodies. On the 1st of November 2022, Takeoff was shot and killed. According to an affidavit viewed by New York Times reporter Joe Coscarelli, Quavo was involved in a lucrative dice game outside Houston's 810 billboards and bowling alley, and then got into an argument after losing money to a pair of individuals. A man identified as Willie Bland then got involved in a physical confrontation in defense of Quavo and ended up striking one of the opposing individuals per video surveillance footage. 2 people then exchanged gunfire, one of which has been confirmed to be Bland. Patrick Xavier Clark, reportedly known as DJ Pat in H-Town, was apprehended on the city's east side on December 2nd and charged with the murder of Takeoff, which took place outside 810 Billards and Bowling Alley in Houston. Per the affidavit, Clark was the only other person seen discharging a weapon. He then fled on foot to the nearby House of Blues and while shooting also had a bottle of wine in his other hand. Police noticed that he brought the wine bottle with him to B.o.B and left it in the parking lot where authorities tested his fingerprints and connected Clark to Takeoff's murder. HPD Sergeant Michael Burrow added, I can tell you Takeoff was not involved in playing the dice game. He was not involved in the argument that happened outside. He was not armed. He was an innocent bystander. What is remarkable is that Patrick Xavier Clark applied for an expedited passport, Fox 5 Atlanta reports. He allegedly presented a Mexico-bound itinerary to justify the rushed request. They also arrested Lil Cam, whose real name is Cameron Johnson. He was taken into custody in Houston, Texas on November 22nd and charged with felony unlawful carry of a weapon. It was revealed in court that surveillance video and an anonymous witness who told the police that Joshua had a firearm helped police tie the man to the shooting scene. Offset and Quavo are naturally dealing with this loss with great sadness and grief. This video, captured by fans on Offset's camera, was uploaded a couple of hours after Takeoff's death.
You always with me, and we did everything together. Since we was kids, you been by my side, looking up at me with them eyes, same eyes you got as my sister. Changed the culture of music forever. You did that, Tate. You changed that flow. That flow came from Tate, the originator. He the originator of that flow. It changed the music business. Waiting on me to make the next move, then you followed up right behind me. You always made sure I did it first, so you can do it right with me. You never competed with me. We was always on the same team because you hated playing against me because I always played too hard or too rough. Just give us some strength, the family, everybody, give us some strength. I don't want to question you, God, but I don't get it. I don't get you sometimes. And I believe in you, Father.
Rest in peace, Kersnick Kyrie Ball. This was the history of the Migos group. And thank you for a band like Migos that has left a huge impact on hip-hop culture. If you like this video, please like and subscribe to the channel to promote the video. Bye, everyone.